everybody. How are you? Gosh, it's good to see you guys. Hey, there, I got it set. Oh, yes, I'm good. How you doing? It's good to see you. I am here, Gretchen, here with Story and Art. And yeah, it's premiere night because I am in Mexico. Yep. And so I am in Oaxaca to celebrate, document, photograph, experience, and just soak in this amazing cultural holiday that they have in Mexico called Dia de los Muertos. And there is so much to this holiday. First off, foremost, it is not a Halloween celebration. Nada to do with Halloween. So that's get that out of the way. But tonight I have a story for you, a cute one about preparations. It's done in rhyme. It's a children's illustrated book. It's done by Roseanne Greenfield Dong and illustrated by Carles Ballesteros. Now, I'm going to start with a disclaimer. I read some Spanish. I know how to pronounce some words, but I don't necessarily know what I'm saying. So, and I've looked up how to pronounce these, and I'm doing the best I can. So there's several words here in Spanish. You can pick them up by context. There'll be a glossary at the end of the book, but you can pick them up by context mainly in these stories. Most of the time it's pretty easy to do in children's literature when there's these type of things. And it's the best way to, I think, as an adult to pick up some kind of language like that. So here we go with Dia de los Muertos, written by Roseanne Greenfield Dong and illustrated by Carles Ballesteros. And we're going to see how this goes. It's just, I thought I'd do a couple books while I was gone and around this time to really let you know a little bit more about what I'm going down, why I'm not here, and just to experience this beautiful culture with me. So here we go. Dia de los Muertos, written by Roseanne Greenfield Dong, illustrated by Carles Ballesteros. So this is, I'll step aside with this. These kind of books, when I was still a librarian, this company came out with these, and they have this read-along navigation. You can use this book code, go to this website, www.av2books.com, and enter this book's code, and it takes you through all different kinds of things with the book. It's pretty cool, but I'm gonna just read the story for now. Yeah, let's see. Yep, we're doing fine. It's Dia de los Muertos. The sun's coming round as niños prepare in each pueblo and town. For today we will honor our dearly departed with celebraciones. It's time to get started. At home, we've adorned our altares with care. They're heaped with recuerdos and good things to share. Sweet calaveras, so sugary white, they give toothy smiles, but never a fright. A black and white photo of Grandpa Padilla, who's riding on horseback just like Pancho Villa. And toys for remembering small angelitos, a train and a dollhouse are both favoritos. Then off to the graveyard, we head with ofrendas and colorful blankets to make meriendas. We carry incienso and veles to burn that will guide spirits back for their yearly return. and bursts of calendulas, fragrant and bright, the colors of sunsets and gold candle bright. A path of uh, petalos will help lead our guest to pillows and blankets for taking a rest. Above we hang streamers of papel picado that wave in the breeze like a rainbow pintado. We giggle at paper cut banners we like. Esqueletos, ride a horse cart or bike. We share the foods that our guests loved to eat. Fresh fruit and tamales, a holiday treat. And clay pots of grandmother's fresh chicken stew with mugs of atole, a chocolatey brew. But everyone's favorite is sugary bread called pan de muerto, with bones of the dead, that offers our travelers a much needed snack from the weary vieja that brought them all back. Then after our lunch comes the part we love most, putting on makeup to dress like a ghost. In veils and costumes we join the parade. Although we wear huesos, no one is afraid. Gilberto has scars and a special corona. Annabelle looks like the real La Llorona. Joaquin's snow-white barba sweeps down to the floor, while Luz looks like someone we've all seen before. And just as the marigold clouds end the day, dancers and musicos comes out to play. They wear special shells that go clickety-clack and wake up espiritus calling them back. As candle flames glisten, our smiles are bright. Our ancestros know we are with them tonight. They'll return to their world without sadness or fear, knowing they'll stay in our hearts till next year. About Dia de los Muertos, it's the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, is celebrated on November 1st or 2nd in Mexico and other Latin American countries and communities. It's a day to remember and honor the dead and welcome their spirits home for a night. The emphasis of this day is on joy of life rather than the sadness of death. Some families build home altars while others visit cemeteries to hold picnics and spend time with departed souls. Home altars are adorned with photos, flowers, candles, or the deceased's favorite possessions like and foods. Families also set out sweet egg bread known as pan de muerto, or bread of the dead. It is formed into various shapes from skulls to rabbits, or covered with frosted white sugar to look like skeleton bones. Sugar skulls, or calaveras, are given as gifts and placed on altars. The skulls, often sold in open-air markets, are colorfully decorated with icing, bright foil frosting, and names of the loved ones. Yay. Families head to cemeteries to clean and decorate grave sites. Graves can be adorned with candles, offerings, flowers, and incense. In some villages, paths of bright marigold petals lead from the cemetery to individual homes. Look at all that. So I have another book that I'm going to read that has even more. Day of the Dead traditions are said to be over 3,000 years old, stemming from ancient traditions of the Aztecs and other pre-Columbian groups. These ancient peoples believed in the afterlife and viewed death as part of life, something to be accepted and embraced. Yay. When the Spanish arrived in the Americas, they changed the celebration date from the summer to fall so it would coincide with All Saints and All Souls Day, November 1st and 2nd. In this way, the Aztec and Catholic cultures became intermingled. To this day, children and adults celebrate Dia de los Muertos by having fun and painting faces, dressing up like ghosts, and mocking death. In this way, the whole pueblo or community can joyfully connect with departed relatives and friends. And some of these words that I didn't get, so altares are altars, ancestros andrews, angelitos, departed children. Atole is a hot masa-based cornmeal beverage sweetened with chocolate. Barba is beard. Calaveras is decorative sugar skulls given as offerings and gifts. Calendulas, marigold flowers. Celebraciones, celebrations. Corona, crown. Espiritus is spirits. Esqueletos is skeletons. Esqueletos, I think I said it right. Huesos is bones. Incienso is incense. La Llorona is a legend of a woman who wanders the earth for eternity, crying as she searches for her family. Meriendas is light afternoon meals, picnics. Ofrendas is offerings. Papel picado is paper cut banners. Pétalos is flower petals. Pintado is painted. Pueblo, community. Recuerdos, memories. Recuerdos, like records, memories. Velas, candles, and vieja's journey. Vieja, journey. Anyway, that's that book. I hope that I got it pretty well. I have another one on the Day of the Dead, on Dia de los Muertos, that is really kind of cool about the whole way that it investigates it and goes into more details on it. And I thought I would share that one with you too on another night. Okay, I'm going to try something. You noticed on that book it had av2books.com. So I typed that in and I came up to here, Lightbox Learning, and it had a book code for me to enter. So I'm going to try to enter that. Caps lock K94 3397 3397. We're going to see if that works for this book. What is the first word on page 21? Oh, fiddle. I got to go back. They always have you have a security question. Page 21. Page 21. What's the first word on page 21? What page is this one? 18, 19, 20, 21. In. In. Send. All right. Well, look at that. So you can start, and it has a read along, or you can read to me, or you can go to info, read by myself, next. Well, look at that. Well, that's a cool way to do this. It's a whole nother way to read the book. Home. What's this? Oh, that's that. I think that's cool. Read by myself, read to me, have the book read to you aloud, read it by yourself, info about the book. That's a pretty cool thing to do. Those are AV. books. I know we had them in nonfiction. They had oftentimes had interactive parts, and I was just checking to see if that one had any interactive. I didn't see any. So, oh well. We'll see you in the next one. Anyway, everybody, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed that book on Dia de los Muertos. It's a fun little rhyme. Gave you a little bit of an overview. And I think I have this one I'm going to show for you probably on the 30th of October. And so that's before our Halloween and before Dia de los Muertos really gets started. But the parades have started and there'll be some decorating, and I'll be already be down there and photographing too in Oaxaca, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And I'm very excited to experience that culture too. Yeah. So when I get back, I have much to share. But for now, I'm sharing. I'm on the road, so I'm pre-recording. And I hope you enjoyed the story. And until next time, everybody, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you. And the first place you'll find it is if you go look in the mirror. Next time.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.